Hey there. I want to talk to you just a few moments from Matthew, the 18th chapter, the first 10 verses, where the disciples pose a question to Jesus and they ask him, "Who's the greatest in the kingdom?" It reminded me of an experience I had here just recently. I was given the awesome opportunity to spearhead and launch a new ministry at our church. It's called the Military Veterans Ministry. We call it MVM. And the kickoff was this past weekend. We had about 200 people there. It was a meet and greet just for them to get together, to get to know each other, to get to bond in some way. And the great thing about it was, you didn't know who anybody was. You could have been talking to an officer or a private. You could have been talking to someone from the Army or from the Marines. You didn't know because they weren't dressed in uniform. They were in civilian clothes. And neither did they talk to each other in rank or file. They spoke as one unified people. They respected each other. They didn't judge each other. And the camaraderie in the room was communal. It was an amazing experience. So I said to them, you're going to have to show me how to salute correctly. And one of them responded back to me and said, "No, ma'am, you just give the command and we'll obey." I was like, wow, isn't that what Jesus was trying to tell the disciples in response to their question? When he picked the little boy up and put him on his lap and said, "Now, until you're converted and become like this child, you won't even enter the kingdom." It is the humility of this child that makes you great in the kingdom. It's not about rank or file, status or class. It's about your humility, your willingness to be obedient, your willingness to submit, your willingness to do God's way. Let me ask you a question. Are you willing to be humble? For he that humbles himself, God will soon exalt. It's your time to become the greatest in the kingdom just by humbling yourself.